Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 9 Round 14 race here at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza here in Italy. Back with me tonight is T.S. Arcao. Couldn't be with me last week due to him being on holiday, but he's back with me, back in the com box. Good to have you back, Callum. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I had a week off last week from racing on commentary, so good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to have you back in the com box with me. You didn't have a very good race last night. We both never really. Well, I had a pretty decent result. What do the drivers need to do here to try and eke out as much time as possible?
Well, it's actually quite interesting because it's full wet round Italy, obviously not a mile.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking we're going to see a lot of teams slipstreaming down the straights. That'll definitely help. But it's important to stay off the curbs around here. Especially both chicanes, because they're very easy to get corner cuts on, especially the second one. Yeah, it's just this is definitely about straight line speed and just pure pace, really. So.
Okay. So yeah, here we are in Italy, round 14 of the season. We've seen a lot of new drivers come and go in the league, and there's been a crash. WR Buttons hit the back of the Toro Rosso, so he's span off.
Caught that as well.
Sorry. Yeah. Can't
Crashing
see
qualifying,
he's not lost any front wing, but as I was saying, we're on round 14 now. We're getting ever closer to the end of the season. What do you think, Callum? What do you think drivers need to do to make sure that they have a good, race by race? What do they need to do to try and get as many points as possible? Is it consistency or is it pure pace?
Well, I think one is on pure pace, but if you've got the one lap pace, then you need to try and keep consistent in the race as well. You can't just practice qualifying pace, because then you're not going to be able to manage tyres well in the race, etc. Because you're just going to be pushing every lap and your tyres are going to go off. So it's just about keeping consistent, maximising the points possible. If the wind's there, then sometimes it's better to just sit for second if you're like too far back, because you never know what can happen. But it needs to stay consistent throughout the season, and then hopefully you finish high up. So just purely about consistency, really.
Okay. But I'm looking at DRL Vinci, who is DRL Ascari. He's changed his name quite a lot recently, and he's on a lap right now. Just ended sector 1. He's a 30.573. But he's made a mistake there through no, that's not Cova Grandesi. That's the first chicane. Cova Grandesi's the long right, isn't it? Yeah. Going through the Lesmos. It's very hard to control the car in the way, isn't it, Callum?
Yeah, especially in this rain. This is going to be very hard for the drivers. I know traction's allowed in this, wasn't it? In GP2.
Yeah, even with traction, it's difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, so it won't be as hard for no traction, but it's still going to be very difficult, especially coming through Ascari here. That little right kink is very hard to keep control of the car through there, especially if you touch the curb. Back end will step out a lot. So.
Yeah, Callum, obviously there is the glitch that we have as Vinci comes around the power. Was it? Parabolica, yeah. So yeah, there's a glitch, isn't there, with the slipstream if safety car gets deployed as Vinci goes P2. Yeah, there is a problem, isn't there?
Yeah, the AOR champion Flying Finn made a video on it, I think. Him or Ciario, I think it was the Flying Finn. If the safety car comes out and someone leaves, I don't know how it properly works, but it's something to do with the safety car, I think. Where drivers,
I think it's if the safety car gets deployed in the first 3 laps.
Yeah, it could be like anywhere in the race, I guess. But like this, everyone will lose slipstream. Not everyone, only some drivers will lose slipstream. So the only way they'll have a chance of catching really in the straight is with the RS, and that's not as helpful in this game. It's definitely helpful, but around here you need slipstream, and with that glitch being in the game, it can affect you.
Captain's crash.
Vinci's just gone off the track as well.
I'm looking at Dennis Figure. Okay, Callum, if you want to switch to him and carry on what you saying.
I finished.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so it does cause a lot of issues. Do you think it might hinder some of the excitement that we will have in this race? If it does take effect.
This is what, I don't know what they call it, the arena of speed, something like that. Obviously, this track
Temple of Speed.
Temple of Speed. Obviously, this track is just about straight line speed, and as in real life, it's just a complete slipstream fest. So if that gets taken away, then I feel like it could be a boring race if the grid starts to separate. But it's very easy to stay in the slipstream around here. So
yeah, well, you never know. If the slipstream glitch, obviously 2017 we saw at China. You couldn't really slipstream anyone down that long 1 kilometre straight, so we could see a little bit of how 2017 league will go maybe. But as we've seen in previous races, Callum, the racing has been very tight in the GP2 division, hasn't it?
Yeah, very close. A lot of quick drivers always battling out. A lot of lead changes as well. As Williams just lost it in the background. James Bears just lost it.
I'm looking at Dennis VKK.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go.
Definitely gonna go up near the front. And it's a 1:33.630, and he goes P number 7. And we've got some new drivers as well, which I haven't spoke about this race. Callum, we've got DRL Reactions, our second DRL driver in the league, and then we've got Jammy James M and Righteous Tag 840. So very good drivers there. And then we have Callum Frampton making his debut as well. So we've got quite a few new drivers, as you said, changes to the lineup. And Righteous Tag there goes into P number 2. So second driver to go into the 132s. I think the time's going to be
yeah, if only 500 softs, then the session is it's set to stay the same the whole track, the whole session, but it could get drier. Obviously, we don't have that information. So,
Typhon Killer, Callum, in P number 4, he actually won this race last season, so he'll be looking to get a good result. He's definitely looking strong in Belgium. Don't know if you've seen the stream, but he was looking pretty strong in Belgium. Pretty good pace. He definitely likes these like end of the season tracks more than tracks like Australia, China, Bahrain, tracks around there. So
not sure if he caught that, but coming around Parabolica, Ruggs has lost the back end and put it into the wall, so he's had to come in and change his front line.
Lucky for him, I didn't catch that, but I'm sure obviously you did. So
then this is just
DR Reactions then. Could be some impeding going on from this Williams. Callum, if you could just check out the Williams that's impeding DRL Reactions right now.
I think no, he's on a lap. Is that Williams on a lap? Can you check for me?
So I'm asking you. Well, I don't.
I'll go check now. That Williams is not on a lap. And I think Reactions just hit him, didn't he, or something? I don't know.
Who's it? Who's the Williams?
Alfie. They're both on laps. I don't think Reactions is anymore though. Alfie N or XX or whatever his name is. But yeah, Reactions lost an end plate on that. He's at the back of him.
Okay. I want to note that down, and then we'll have a look at that in the
Sector 2 is very busy right now.
In the steward's office.
Sector 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cars, I think that is. No, 11 cars.
Could well be getting a qualifying ban for the Singapore Grand Prix. Now he's got excuse me. Now he's got his a McLaren behind him. That's Jack Hartwood.
Side effects comes around the Parabolica. He's on a lap. No, he's gone into
Jack Hartwood here on a set of intermediates, and Alfie's trying to get out of the way, but obviously he's held up.
We're gonna watch
DRL Reactions.
This lap.
Yeah, he's the first guy on intermediates. So.
Yep. See if they're any quicker.
Track's definitely improving.
See what his first sector is.
Covered the Rataphilia, and Alfie's gone off the track there. Hopefully won't impede Jack there going across the...
Current Sector 1 fastest is a 30.2 from Righteous Tag, so Jack's looking to beat that. What's he going to do? 29.8.
29.8.
So definitely quicker. 4 tenths quicker instantly.
Inter's definitely the ties. We could maybe even see a little bit of slip running. Someone might risk it in the final moments of the session. It's all about timing. The track will keep on getting better.
He's lost the back end of it there. Compromise is running to here. He's gone.
Typhon Killer's also on the intermediates. Sorry to interrupt you there, Callum.
Oh good. Current sector 2 personal best is a 32.1, so let's see what Jack is going to do. 32.1 as well.
So he's
lost time
he's
in
on
the
the.
middle.
Yeah, he did make some mistakes. I think sector 2 is much wetter than sector 1 and sector 3. So
Still on
the
course
wet people will gain the advantage.
Still on course to go quicker here. Current last sector is a 30.1. Upper bike's at like 2 and 3rd, but not sector 1. That's where he's lost his time. So
now he's going to try and go for
this should
the
be quicker. For 31.
shortest run, and it's on 31.861, and he goes into provisional pole position.
Typhon Killer just beating it. Typhon Killer's just gone 8 tenths quicker. He's just got into the 30s. So
Typhon Killer definitely shown us last season that he has got the pace around the Autodromo Nationale de Monza, and he's shown us here again. He's on the pace, 8 tenths quicker than Jack Hotwood. And he's definitely showing us. But then he's gone even quicker. Fresto's gone even quicker than last season's race winner.
Improving as well.
And there's so many drivers in that sector 1. I don't know if you're seeing this, but so many drivers.
Yep. Jack's he's improved on Fredster's first sector. He's not quite beaten Typhon's first. And
he's messed up. He's messed up. He's on the grass. He's on the grass. So he's in the gravel trap. And he's got that's his lap completely destroyed there. He's going to have to go into the pit lane, get a fresh set of boots on.
Coming up to the Parabolica now.
Here we go. So let's have a look what Ninja's going to do. Callum, Ninja's current championship leader.
Yep.
Let's see what he's going to do.
Looking for a good result here, especially in the wet conditions. Goes P3.
131.1, P3. So he's Typhon Killer. Look at him. He is absolutely flying here in Italia.
Everyone is on the intermediates now.
So it's definitely going to be a case of who is going to set that lap, that last lap in the session. He will probably get pole position.
The Rusters is now coming up to the Parabolica.
Let's have a look what Rust is going to do. Definitely going to be up there. He hasn't got his lap invalidated. Coming round Parabolica now.
Middle. Not bad first though.
But he's done a brilliant there. He's trying to gain as much time as possible when it's P5. P5 for the Haas there. So
8 tenths off.
Team principal of the American-based team will be very happy with that lap time.
Yep. Top 4 are all British, so good to see. Are there any Italians in this race?
Yep. No, but we had Rick X Brombo last night. Didn't have a very good result. There's actually only one Italian driver in the league, and that's Rick X Brombo. So not many Italian drivers in the league.
Someone just leave or something there?
No, someone just retired, I think.
4 minutes 20 left in a session. Blaze it.
Here we go. That's right, Ninja's then coming around the corner, but it's not going to be a good lap. He's going to go into another one. Rain looks to be improving ever so slightly, but it's just about...
It was Vinci that hit the wall, I think. He's lost it on the home straight. No wheel. So, it's his session over. He'll start a possible P9. Less people beaten.
Right, just tag here, 29.671 in the first sector. Definitely looking to be on course to set a good lap. He's looking very smooth on this lap so far. If you want to ride and ball with him, he's in the Renault. Coming around the first Lesmo, now getting on the curb. Getting a little bit on the grass there, but he's going to try and have a good second Lesmo to size up for this straight. Heading on to Ascari corner. And he's now coming down the straight. Rain looks to be improving. Maybe someone, you never know, could be in the garage now putting on slicks. It's all about the timing, who is going to get on those slick tyres, who is going to get the last lap in the session and possibly get pole position.
I think it's far too wet for slicks. It's still raining a lot, so maybe if it wasn't raining then it might be slicks at the end, but
it may look like that, Callum, but you never know, you know this game. It's very glitchy at times, so you never know. Might be bone dry on the track. Never know these days. Coming round in the final corner is Righteous Tag. He's definitely shown his pace in testing, and it's a 130.962, 2 tenths off the Fredstar. But Typhon Killer is doing an incredible performance there in P number 3. So yeah, Top one killer.
Side
I'm
effects
definitely
being
rooting
held
for him
up.
this race.
Side effects and a Williams. They just hit each other. They've both crashed. Both the side effects and a Williams. I don't know who it was. Crashed into each other.
Is that Alfie again? Yeah, it's Alfie again. That's Alfie again.
Holding two people up and causing a collision with side effects. He was on a good lap as well. That's side effects might be able to go for one more lap as he lost his front wing. He's not lost his front wing, he can still go for another lap.
Writing that down. That's two accidents already here in this Italian Grand Prix.
Yeah, comes into the pits. I'm not even going to bother with Alfie's slap, he's going to be very slow after that crash. James Hubert's not been the quickest first, not the quickest second either. Fred's just starting a lap now.
Top one killer's on a lap. Top one killer is starting the lap here, and he's got slipstream off someone.
That is Fredster.
Even though that guy's quite far in front, still could get a good slipstream off him, and even through here. But he's messed up round that corner.
He's backed off.
Yeah, he's
so
backed off. So he's going to go for another lap. Ninja thinks he's done enough. Racer in P1, but look at these.
Not the quickest first.
Top 11, spaced out by 8 tenths.
Yep. In the top 5, only 2 tenths, well 2.5 tenths. Yeah, Fredster's not done the best first sector. I think he might have backed off. Not too sure.
And Typhon Killer will start in P number 5 for the Italian Grand Prix.
Gianni James coming around the Parabolica. He's done a good first and a good second.
131.273, P7.
Gianni James coming around the Parabolica now. What's it going to be? Is he going to? I think it's going to be a 30. 30.8.
30.8 P4. P4 there, and he's got right just tag another rookie in P number 3.
Side effects on a lap now.
That's amazing.
He's going to get
incredible.
Alfie ahead of him. I don't think he's getting slipstream from this far back, but see where side effects is going to go.
You never know. We go then coming through the
he might just get
corner.
One more lap.
Seen a big incident in 1990.
He's going to get one more lap if this isn't.
Going to get one more lap, and it's going to be a 131.371. It's just crossing the line there, about 2 seconds to go. We'll start another lap now, and he goes into P10. Oh, we have to retire.
Yep.
So let's have a look. Leopard Bike currently in P2. Can he get pole position here? It's all about the timing of the lap. Track looks to be improving ever so slightly P3. Every lap, every corner, every second. Who's on P3?
Race tag he stayed P3 and that's his session over now. Versus on a lap. Alfie's on a lap. That was a corner cut.
Dennis in P12. Jack Hotwood needs to hurry himself up. He's only in P13 right now.
This got to be a good lap from Dennis, but I think he's run out of fuel. For Dennis, who was looking so strong in Hungary a couple of weeks ago.
This is very unlucky for Jack Hotwood right now, Callum. Yeah. P13 right now, so 2 of the fastest drivers in the league could be starting in P12, 13. Yeah, here in Italy. So let's have a look.
Lap here.
Track looks to be very dry at the moment, and it's a P7. Quite disappointing that is, looking at how dry the track is and how good Jack Hotwood actually is, you know.
Right, there's Fredster coming around the Parabolica on his final lap. Only one on a lap.
Is he going to improve? Here we go. Taking the shortest route to the line.
Let's see, did he improve? He did a 30.7. No, he didn't. 3 tenths off.
No,
but he still takes
off,
pole.
But still quite consistent here in Italy.
Yep.
And side effects already, just even before the Grand Prix, not happy with XX Alf. And now the game is glitching because Dennis needs to retire.
Yep, so we're going to be sat here for a couple of minutes, I think.
Yep.
It's quite an interesting qualifying session. Alfie close.
Yeah, very interesting.
That could be 2 penalties possibly.
Yeah, it could even be a race ban.
Yeah, taking 2 people out in qualifying could be worth a race ban. Especially the side effects one, that was quite severe.
Yeah. Wow, not a good sign for the race. Have to keep an eye on him. And Dennis Vega K is retired, so we're gonna quickly take you through the top 10 and leave. First is the Fresda 332. Second is Leopard Bike 45. Third is Righteous Tag 840 on his debut. Fourth, Jamie James M, also on his debut, P4. S-Ride Ninjas is P5. Sixth is Typhon Killer. Seventh is Jack Hotwood. Eighth is James Bear X1. Ninth is Roosters. And rounding off the top 10 is WR Button 22. Callum, we're going to leave now and let the drivers start the formation lap.
The top 4 are only covered by a tenth and a half, and interesting to see there as well. Not sure, we didn't catch it in the stream, but WR Button has a 5th place grid drop there, so he'll be starting P15.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Very interesting. So, Callum, we've seen as you said, a very surprising qualifying session. Dennis Vicker K in P13, and great qualifying from Typhon Killer. A lot of quite a mixed grid. Who you vouching for to win here in Italy?
Well, speaking to Fresda before the race, he said as long as the first 20 laps he doesn't get taken out, which is more than half the race, then he feels like he can win this. He showed great pace there, obviously getting into P1, so he's got to keep it consistent in the race now. Trying not to get involved in any turn 1 incidents, and I think he's going to win. But you never know what can happen, so could be a safety car. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out here in Italy. I'm vouching for Typhon Killer again. He's shown supreme pace last season, and he's definitely shown it here in qualifying again, getting a much better qualifying than he has done in any other Grand Prix. I think, Callum, we could have Typhon Killer getting a back-to-back win here in Italy, but don't count Side Effects 99 out as well. He's also had a win at the Season 2 Italian Grand Prix, so a lot of history here in Italy.
Ago.
And for some reason, it's the weather, the sun is set. So I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know what's going on, but here we go. Formation lap here in Italy, and we're going to have a nice, what's the word? A nice peaceful formation lap here in Italy. So Jack Hotwood then in 7th.
Because I imagine most of the drivers have done practice. I imagine they didn't do any wet practice. They probably did a lot of dry practice. But since it was wet session, they need to get used to the dry track again. So it's going to take them a few laps to all get used to it, like the braking zones and everything, and traction zones.
Alfie, can I just say, sorry, Alfie, which is XXL 30, only drivers starting on super softs. So we've got the rest of the drivers starting on mediums. We've got.
Wait, Aaron. Aaron. Why can I not hear you?
Okay, I think there's a few issues with. Callum. Oh, sorry, Callum. Yeah. Just say the party's being broadcast, so yes, it should.
Yeah, it says on the bottom. Sorry, my control disconnected. Really dropped it, but it's all good. We're good now.
Okay, try not to drop it again. But no, as I was saying, as the drivers line up here for the formation lap, I was just saying, there's quite a few mixed strategies. It's definitely going to add to the excitement here in Italy, isn't it?
Yep, definitely. Like I was saying before, I dropped the controller. It's going to take the drivers 3 laps to get used to the dry track again. So I'm expecting an incident to turn 1 here, because no one's going to know the braking zone, and obviously 17 or 16 drivers into one corner. I don't think it's going to work, but
it's going to be very, very special. We've seen so many great starts here in Italy, in the league. Are you spectating, or do you have to retire, Callum?
Spectating.
Right, here we go then. 5 lights, and away they go here in Italy. We're going to go into broadcast mode. First, a great start there from the front of the grid. We've got the Williams there off. He's going to try and not get involved in any collisions. We've got the Ferrari now up. Fresta's inside. So many drivers, 17 drivers banging to turn 1. Fresta leads followed by Leopard Bike, and then third we've got Jammy. They're trying to get into the action. There's been any collisions down at the back. We've got Callum Frampton in 11th place. Vincey's lost places down into 14th. Jamesy Bears in 16th. Alfie's in 17th. Fredster still leads the drivers here in Italy, closing off Jammy James M here in his Force India, but he's close behind him. And third is Leopard Bike that follows close, but Typhon Killer, look at this, great start from him. He's up into P4.
Yeah, it's an interesting start. I don't think there was any incidents, was there? I mean,
Pretty good.
been, but...
SRR Ninjas, sorry Callum, SRR Ninjas now. Trying to size up a move on Righteous Tag, 840. Now he's going to get into the 6 trim into Ascari. Now he's going to move into the inside line. Righteous Tag going to give him the space. Righteous Tag on the mediums. So he's going to have less grip into Ascari. Ninjas up the inside. Championship leader. Touch tyres and Ninjas has to back out of it. Jack Hotwood, that's going to help him here to try and get the position back on now for P number 6 and then get on to Righteous Tag. Down the straight. Great overtaking move. Down the straight. Nice and easy. And that is P number 6 for Jack Hotwood. Next up, Righteous Tag.
Dennis on the back of Callum here. Reactions is going up the inside of Rudsters. Battle for P8 between 4 cars right now.
Here we go. Rudsters then on the back of DRL Reactions, followed by Callum Frampton. Here we go. DRS not activated because it's lap number 2. But here we go. We've got Callum here. 3 wide in 2. Covered at the field.
Oh, there's been a massive crash.
Big crash. Righteous Tag is out of the Italian Grand Prix. Massive amounts of contact. I don't know what happened there.
Nope.
I don't know what happened there. But Reactions down into P7. And safety car is deployed. Safety car is deployed here in Italia. And, oh, what happened with Righteous Tag?
Who was he? Was he in P4? P5, I think, maybe. I have no idea. Ninjas does not have any damage. Reactions not have any damage. No one has any damage, so I'm not quite sure.
Big amounts of contact here in Italy, and it was such a clean first lap.
Yeah, we were watching 3 drivers go side by side into turn 1 there, so.
Yeah, great racing, but not a good start there from DRL Vincey. He's down in 16th, so we need to keep an eye on him. But he's on the mediums, so could still be a good race for him. Side effects
8th,
down
9th, and 10th all on mediums, so. I'm not sure why people started on the super softs. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that was a smart decision. I would have gone medium softs, and then if you needed to pit again, super softs. I wouldn't have used them at the start because.
Oh, Righteous Tag's had a bit of incidents with the commentators' cars, so very unlucky for him there.
Wait, he has
obviously they're on the
commentators.
They're on the side of the track, so he may have been battling and hit them. I'm not sure, but Alfie's left there.
He's managed to hit them when they're off the track.
I don't know. I'll have to see if
well,
he's
that's
got any
something
footage, but
we can't avoid, unfortunately. So
yeah, just unlucky, really.
But yeah, people starting in 16th. Like, there's so many drivers that start on the super softs, but were they not expecting a crash or something? Because I would not have started on the super
softs. Softs.
What? What are people in 16th?
Only two drivers started on supers.
Oh, if you're watching the stream, it just said like a lot of people are on supers, and now it's changing. No, Typhon Killer started on the supers. He's just pitted for softs. I don't know. Right, there's a few people that started on the supers anyway. It's literally just all changed for me. I have no idea why. But there was a lot of drivers that said it started on supers. But to the people that have, I'm not sure that was the best strategy call.
Alfie's back in the lobby.
Fred's just kept the lead now. So
back.
the safety car will go in lap 5.
You know, Fredster. Same situation as Germany, just there's more drivers in the lobby. Fredster leading in Germany, and then you had that big incident with Galvanic Gamer, where Galvanic Gamer was just, I don't even know what he was thinking, he took him straight out. And there you go, but yeah, Jammy James here looking very strong.
Yep.
Great start from him.
Overtook Leopard Bike on the curb of Miranda or whatever it's called, that one right hand there.
Yeah,
past him there.
Jack Hotwood in P4. So I'm just going to ride the viewers through the running order right now, Callum.
Yep.
So, in P number 1 is the Fresno 332, definitely looking strong here for the winners. He leads the safety car. Second is Jammy James M here. in P number 2. And he's looking very strong. Great start from him, and hopefully he'll be looking to try and get a podium in his debut race.
Yeah.
Third is Leopard Bike 45 here. Callum, what's your take on Leopard Bike so far? He had a great race in Belgium when he wasn't here. He got a podium in his first race, and now he's back, and he's back on podium.
Yeah, well, am I right in saying he started P2? Yeah, he started P2, so he dropped a position in the first couple of laps, but it's obviously to get into P2 you have to show great pace, and especially in the wet. So if you got a podium in Belgium as he's paused it, I think, I don't know. He's definitely got a pace. He definitely has a chance of winning this as well. I'd say everyone right now has a chance of winning due to being so close.
Yeah.
Safety car restart's going to be big. Obviously it's just going to be a slipstream first down that first straight and then the second curve. So yeah, he's looking quite quick right now. We'll see as the race goes on.
4th is Jack Hotworth. 5th is SRL Ninjas. 6th is Callum Frampton here on his debut. 7th is the Rudsters. 8th is Dennis Figeke. 9th is WR Button 22. Side Effects has gained a few positions with the safety car due to pit stops. He is in P10. 11th is Typhon Killer on a set of soft, so he's doing decent so far. Side Effects won with his tyres in P10 there. 12th is James Bear X1. 13th is your friend from Northern Ireland, Callum. It's DRL
Yes.
Vinci.
He can win. He will
14th
win.
is Jan Senjik.
As he lets Alfie through.
That give a position to Alfie. He's in 14th, Alfie up into 14th, and then 16th is DRL Reactions. Fresta then. Don't know what the safety car's doing, but
Yeah.
is the safety car going in, or?
No, it's in lap 5. It's just going very slow for some reason, I think. Forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if drivers know this, but the safety car. No.
I need
Weaving.
an invite back to the game. My game crashed.
Wait, can you just join off my friends list? Like, so it's on friends only. So I feel like if I go on my
Yep.
friends list and invite you, it just crash.
Has anyone else disconnected, or is it just me?
Just you. But yeah,
Oh, right,
I don't know if the drivers know this, but weaving on this game does not warm your tyres up. The only thing that does is cause tyre wear, so obviously Side Effects isn't aware of that as he was doing it. But
Well, yeah, that's his trouble when he runs into tyre issues. I'm going to join back the game now. Just a few issues with my game there.
yeah,
I'm back in now, so
you
I'm
should
going to
get
spectate.
in just before the restart, I think. Come around the right-handers now. I don't even know what they're called. Techno 1 and Techno 2. Let's move. Okay. What's Techno 1 and Techno 2? Where's that? I have no idea what that even means, to be honest. I know it's on some track. We'll go over it.
No,
Yeah.
that's in Japan.
Are they the right, left kind of things?
That's Japan, Callum.
Oh, was that the double right? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That's the double right. Lesmo's,
at least I remember.
Lesmo's around Italy. Yeah, well, at least
It's
you got
basically the same
corner knowledge for the Japanese Grand Prix in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. The exact same
Okay,
corners,
then. So safety car is in this lap. Callum, who are we expecting to get a great start? Is it going to be Fred Stout or Jamie?
I'm expecting. I'm expecting Leo Leopard Bike actually. Because he's going to get the double DRS.
I'm expecting a big crash into Coda Rataphilia.
Actually, I was expecting him to get double slipstream, but safety car came out within the first few laps. A lot of drivers could have slipstream glitch.
Oh, here we go then. It's going to be very interesting. Fred's is going to have a great start. I actually messed up on my safety car, remember, last night, Callum. So hopefully none of these drivers do that. But there's a bit of lag there with the Red Bull. But we're going to switch on to Leopard Bike, who's got the slipstream.
Oh, there's a big crash again.
Typhon Killer! Typhon Killer's off the track. Big crash. About 4 drivers have span off the track there. Typhon Killer down in 14th place. Daryl Vinci in the pit
Side Effects
lane.
as well. That's Side Effects as well.
Side Effects as well in 16th place. Fraser, great job. He's got Jamie now up his inside. Here we go, around the outside. Jamie here through Covaderata video. Great exit out there and then come through Cova Grande. And Fraser's going to try and hit him off the track there. Force him off there. Do not have a good exit. Ninja's here in 5th. He's seen all this happening. 3rd is Jack Hotwood. He's got the position. Great overtaking move there on Leopard Bike, and he now is going to try and get on to Jamie James M. This is incredible. Oh,
Yeah, very interesting restart. Further down, it's not much happening. They said the same further
here
down.
we go, slipstream for Jammy.
Yeah, I think a lot of drivers are going to have slipstream glitch. No one seems
That's
to
a poor
close on
corner
that
for
straight.
Jammy there. Jack's going to take advantage. On the curb goes Jammy, and Jack Hotwood goes into P2. Ninja just needs to hurry up for his championship chances here, and now Jammy's going to try and get back in the slipstream, but have they got slipstream glitch? We'll find out down this straight. Alfie retires from the session. Inter coming out of Parabolic, and now is it going to be slipstream fest or is it going to be slipstream glitch? We're going to find out.
The two McLarens in a 1-2, so great race from McLaren. We've not seen that in a few years.
Leopard bite then, trying to get the overtake done on Jammy, but Jammy's going to try and get the overtake done on Jack Hotwood there, but it hasn't worked out. And Jack Hotwood stays in P number 2. Great performance there. Jamesy Bear looks to be getting in on the action as well. Same with Dennis VKK.
Yeah, it looks like the Force India there was enough slipstream glitch. I think I confirmed that. He was gaining a lot down that straight.
And Jan Zenjek has retired from the session, but that is a great I don't know that chicane, but
Side effects is coming to the pits again. I feel like he had a
yeah, he lost his front wing with the collision, didn't he? On the
no, but he's just coming again. He's going very slowly in the pit lane. He's stopped in the pit lane. Side effects has stopped in the pit lane, and now he's going again.
Not been the race that he wanted.
Nope. He might have got a drive through.
Here we go then.
Maybe I pitted again.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Jammy then, is he going to try and get on the slipstream of Jack Hotwood now? Down the straight, the race has calmed down slightly, but the reaction is only going to continue here in the GP2 division. Keep tuned. It's going to be an incredible race as the drivers now come on to lap 8 and Jammy's going to be in the slipstream. DRS as well. Or is that not next lap? A bit laggy, but...
top 3 starting to separate a bit. Top 4 as well. Looks like a Leopard bites under pressure a bit from Ninjas. Ninjas brakes very late, gets very close to the back. And they've also got the Williams. I'm still learning these names. So James who behind, I think. Yep.
Here we go. Ninjas on the back of Leopard bike. You've just said that, Callum, but this is incredible. Ninjas needs to get the position here if he wants to try and salvage. What he needs to try and salvage. Maybe possible. He's going on the outside. He's going on the outside. Leopard's going to try and get back on the exit here. Oh, through the first Lesmo, not the first Degna. Callum, not the first Degna. First Degna now. And Leopard Boy's made a mistake on the curb. Leopard Boy now at the inside. He's got the position on the second Degna. The second Lesmo.
Oh, James, he's...
Whatever it is. Oh, this is incredible. Now we've got Jamesy Bear around the outside of Ninjas coming through to Ascari now. Oh, he's got the overtake.
And he's going for a dive up
Leopard. The inside of Leopard. That's incredible. Ninjas around the outside. Oh.
What just happened? Leopard just went from 4th to 6th.
Left, right and centre here. We've got Ninjas now got the extra speed on them. Williams. This is incredible. But now James Bear's going to have the DRS on the Toro Rosso. Callum.
So Leopard just went from 4th to 6th, and Jamesy went from 6th to 4th. He's now dropped back into P5. That was an incredible lunge up the inside.
That is incredible. That is going in the end of the season montage video that battle is. That was incredible. Jesus.
Yeah. And now it's not over yet. Ninja's he's pulling away a bit, but James has got Leopard right on the back of him. Don't think it's going to be enough.
Oh, that is so good. Ninjas ran the outside of Leopard at this very corner here.
Preston and Jack.
And just incredible. But now Leopard's going to try and get the overtake done, but no, he's not going to go for a stupid move there. Definitely seen him do this in Belgium. Very, very patient. Even though he's 12 years of age, Callum. Unlike Galvanic Games, he's actually mature and actually doesn't go for stupid moves. So pretty good that. Leopard bite then. Ran the outside. Here we go, Jamesy Bear, then DRS round the outside of Jamesy Bear now in this Williams, but Jamesy Bear's going to try and get the position. And Jamesy Bear here on the medium, so he's going to be holding it in for the long run. Bit of a corner cut there from the Williams driver. But, what a race this has been so far.
Yeah, top 3 seems to be running away with it now. Everyone else is separated apart from that little park. Side effects is way back, so is WR Button. Yeah, everyone's separating now. Someone's pitted.
It'll be a.
Or
It'll
is
be
that-
for when
no.
the
Okay,
when the
no.
actual when if there's any like some sort of safety car, if there's any like pit stops, that might play into the hands of some of the remaining drivers.
Yep, Jammy's closed up to the back of
Tab
Jack
battles.
a bit. Not too close, but he's definitely closed on him.
Is that a custom helmet?
Yeah, it is. Also near with the green, orange, and black.
If there's a safety car, Callum, we need to analyse these helmets. Okay.
Yep, Jamesy right in the back of the leopard again.
Here we go then, Jamesy. Oh, this is so good. Like we haven't had battles like this for ages. You know, not very good turnouts, but finally we get a decent turnout, and it's great racing. 2 weeks of great racing.
Yep. Opens the
Now he's
DRS.
left the session.
He gets close, but not close enough. Might have if he
Here
gets a
we
good
go.
one out of here.
Oh, this is incredible. Callum Frampton's left the lobby. Oh, here we go then, Jamesy Bear in the slipstream. Here we go then, down the straight. He's not in the slipstream. He's going to try and get back in the slipstream now up the inside.
I
but
think
Leopard
he
Bike's
has
gonna
slipstream
turn
glitch.
in.
He wasn't gaining at all
Great.
there.
Great defending there from Leopard, and the Leopard Bike's in the pits.
Yep, interesting.
Early pit stop there from Leopard, but that's
He's on
released
softs
Jamesy
though.
now.
Predators
Jamesy
getting away.
Bear back.
Jammy and Jack side by side.
Oh,
Two
Jammy and
turn
Jack,
one.
great overtaking move there from Jammy, but Jack's got the overtake done. Right outside now, a covered Grande. Gonna give the space to Jammy now. Jammy on the inside. Car 42, and no, they came
they've
across,
crashed.
and they're out. They've crashed, and he's out of the race. Jammy's out of the Italian Grand Prix.
That looked like Jack just came across him there.
Jammy is out of the Italian Grand Prix live
I
here.
know,
from
Ninjas is right
Monza.
behind Jack.
This is mental.
Who was on the outside there? Because whoever was on the outside just came across on the guy on the inside there.
I'm not completely sure, but we'll have to have a look at that on the
I
stream.
think it was Jack. It could have been the other way around though. Ninjas breaks very late.
Oh, but
hits the back of
Ninjas
Jack.
hit the back there.
Lost an end
Ninjas at the
late.
back of Jack.
He broke very late there. I'm guessing Jack's had got damage out from that. No, Jack. Wait, it does not look like Jack has damage from that after he smashed the wall, but that could be just the game. We'll see if he dives into the pit lane. He's on soft, so it's around
Jesus, that-
soft pit lap.
Man.
He will come into the pits.
Jack's in the pit lane.
So is Ninjas. Let's see if
Ninja's going
Ninjas
to go in
can
the
get
pit
the
lane.
jump.
He has brakes front wing. Ninja's in the pit lane as well. Lots of people into the pit lane.
Let's see if Ninjas can get the jump.
Great race here from Fredster.
Who's going to be better, McLaren or Toro Rosso?
Here we go. McLaren Honda. They might be slow in car, but they're very quick in the pit lane.
Oh,
That's a great pit
Ninjas had
stop.
to have the front wing changed, didn't they? Because the contact.
Unlucky there, but Typhon Killer has got this in the bag right now. He's in P number 2.
Yep, Fredster in P1,
The
still hit to pit.
RLBC.
Wait, is there been another?
Your
No,
mate's
okay.
in P3, Callum. Look at
Yep.
these. Great
Start on
performance from him.
mediums,
Mediums
so-
as well.
It's going a few more laps. And he'll have
Yeah.
to come in.
Could
Maybe
well have a
it's
good
softs
race.
to the end.
Jamesy Bear's in 4th. Leopard Bike's in 5th. And Jack Hotwood's all the way down in 7th. He's been jumped by Ninjas.
I think Vinci's got this one stop in hand because he started on the mediums. The safety car came out, so he was able to lost his tyres. So if he can take them tyres around 4 more laps, he can easy one stop if he pits for softs. So Vinci's looking in a great position right now. Jack
Reactions
Hotwood
about
on the back of
P9 on the
Ninjas.
set mediums.
Wait, how did Ninjas overtake Jack? I swear Jack came out the pits
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not jumped him in the pit.
Yeah.
But the 2 championship contenders here, Jack Hotwood's had a lot of points over Ninjas in the last few races, so he needs to try and get as many more points over him to try and salvage something from this championship,
He's got a
because
great
he
run
could
through
be having
there.
his first ever STB run. That is an amazing corner there from Jack Hotwood. He's now in the slipstream down the Fly Emirates side. Now here we go down the straight. Slipstream glitch definitely active here, because
Yeah.
he would have been in front of him before Parabolica, but he's going to try and
No,
have a
he's got
DRS
the
now.
power DRS.
Drag reduction system. Definitely having a glimpse of how the 2017 league may shape next season, but we won't be finding that out till September. Here we go then down the straight. Jack Hotwood here in the slipstream, and the manner there off the track of DRL reactions. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's definitely shown his pace down there in P number 8.
Has Fred's pitted now? Yep, Fred's just now into P2. Typhon Killer takes the lead of the race. He's been on the soft for a long time.
Back into that position that he needs to be in.
He's been on that. Oh, he pitted lap 2 under the safety car, so he just got maybe this. He might be pitting this lap or the next lap.
9.7 seconds, and Fred may have to make another pit stop. If Typhon goes on mediums in a few laps time, it could well be on the 1-stopper.
Wait, Fred still went soft, so he's going to go supers at the end. So he has to pit, yeah.
It could well be 3-way battle, maybe even 4-way battle. Because you've got Jamesy Bear in the hunt here.
Wait, so Typhon has to pit one more time.
Diorella Scari's on a set of softs right now.
You have to use
you think he may have pitted.
So Typhon's going to pit for the mediums, and Fred's just going to pit for the supers. Typhon's pitting now, actually. Let's see what tyres he goes on to.
Let's have a look what tyres goes on. Just like McLaren, Sauber aren't quick on
the mediums
track, but they're quick at doing pit stops.
So he should be going to the end.
Especially on the game, so he should be going to the end. So yeah, Leopard Bike fast up at the Grand Prix, but Typhon Killer, could he get another back-to-back win here in Italy? Oh, incredible.
Right? He started
same with Vinci as well. He's got decent strategy.
Yeah. He started P6. Got the chance of winning this right now. Let's go through. Anyone got penalties? Dennis got a stop go for ignoring yellow flags. Vinci got a speed in the pit lane drive through. Alfie got a stop go for corner cutting. Never seen that before.
Right.
Johnson got a speed in the pit lane drive through. There's a lot of warnings. Jamie James penalty. Dennis penalty. And James Bear penalty.
So I'm just quickly have a look at Typhon Killer because he's the driver. So he's on 3 warnings right now. Ninjas, he's on 2 warnings. So it's all about corner. Just like every other Grand Prix, it's all about how many corner cut penalties and how many corner cut warnings he gets.
Leopard on the back of James.
It's all about that to get the win. Yeah, seeing this now coming through Ascari. Quite an impressive corner cut there from Leopard. I'm not going to lie, but pretty impressive. And yeah. Here we go. Definitely having a glimpse of how season 10 might shape, Callum. Obviously, we saw it in real life at China that 2017 cars are not. You're not going to get past them in a straight line. You got to have good cornering speed.
Yeah.
I would share some stuff about the beta, but I can't. So
I probably would have got the beta if I signed up to it, to be honest. But I just didn't sign up, so it's my fault.
You have to keep that agreement to Codemasters. But
is that Ninjas?
2017 should be a great game.
Reactions.
Ninjas then, let's have a...
There's 3 cars side by side here, P7, P8, P9. Rudster's Reactions and Dennis. They were side by side.
So Reactions has got away, but Rudster's here versus Dennis VKK. And he's showing he's got the pace right now. His DRL Reactions as he's in 7th place right now. Dennis VKK in 8th, but he's got Rudster's all over the back of him, but it is a lagging horse. So there you go, Dennis got to contend with that.
Yeah, Dennis just managed to get the pass on him there after they went
keeping an eye on that battle. But then we'll also be keeping an eye on this battle as well. Leopard Bike 45 versus Jamesy Bear X1 here as they come through a Ascari corner. Great corner cut there from Leopard Bike. Another very impressive corner cut there from the Ferrari driver. Now he's going to go down the straight, reaching speeds, if I look at it right, reaching speeds of 180 miles an hour down the straight. Incredible. Not even
side effects has just come on the pitch for the 3rd time. WR button, we see go in the pitch there. He's not in the session anymore.
Nothing there for side effects. I'll say it's 180 miles an hour. It's about 122 miles an hour, 123 miles an hour as they hit the brakes. Oh, this track is so good. Temple of speed, temple of sweat, temple of avoiding to cut corners. That's what this track is. With all these curves, very easy to cut corners. But Leopard Bike here in the slipstream. I'm gonna try and get him, but he needs to be patient. He's shown in Belgium on his debut that he is a patient driver. Doesn't make any stupid moves. He could be on for another 2nd place. And he's on the
just cut the corner.
Taking him fair from Leopard. And Leopard there showing his talents, keeping patient there, and Jamesy Bear flew. Had a little flight there to Albania, and he's back on the track now into P number 3.
Yep. Fred's run away with this, but he has to pit again. Whereas Leopard does too, I kind of want to say.
So Typhon Killer at the moment, P number 6.
Fred just has to pit again. Second place doesn't.
17 seconds behind Fredster, and he's going to the end of the race, we think.
Yeah, and we think Leopard is as well. He's starting on the softs and he's onto the mediums. So, and James
maybe with DRL reactions as well. He's also on the medium, so he's got a chance at the moment. He's only 19.5 seconds behind Fredster. And what I remember rightly from yesterday, Callum, the pits is about 20 to 21 seconds, depending on what team you drive for.
So I think there's a few drivers planning the one stop, but
yeah, it's going to be very interesting into this Italian Grand Prix.
yeah, Woodsters is definitely on the one stop. No, Fredsters is definitely on the one stop because two stop because he's pitted twice. He's pitted once, but he started on the softs and then pitted for the softs, so he's going to have to pit again, and it will be for the super soft tyres.
James Bear needs to be patient behind Leopard Bike right now.
Yeah, they got Ninjas slowly catching up to them as well.
And actually, can I just say, we're here in Monza. This track is a very special track as well for the STB Racing League. It hosted the league's first ever anniversary race. The side effects there. Just as I'm saying about anniversary, one of the veterans of the league, sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But no, very special. A lot of history, a lot of great battles, a lot of great races as well. And this race has not disappointed again, as Callum.
No, definitely not disappointed. Very interesting qualifying, especially. And the first few laps of the race has been some good battles, good overtakes. So 9 more laps to go in this race and 10 more laps.
It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to get that podium. But Callum, as we go on to lap 18 now, or James Bear's going to lap 18 anyway. Ninjas. I'll ask the question in a minute, Callum. But Ninja's in the pit lane. What tyres is he going on? Is he going to go on a set of softs, mediums, or even super softs? Here we go. Toro Rosso in the pit box, and it's a medium set of mediums. You can definitely go to the end on those tyres. Definitely push those white wall compounds to the end of the race.
Yep. James, you got close to Leopard in the back there.
Yeah, Callum. With all these strategies and how the race has panned out so far, who are you looking at to possibly get? Well, who are you? Who is your top three?
I'm looking at the Fredster, Typhon Killer, and I'm gonna say Ninjas is gonna get to the P3.
I think top three is going to be Typhon Killer's going to win.
Oh yeah, Fredster might drop actually. So, I mean,
Fredster's going to be on a set of super softs. So
yeah, I actually don't think
he does lose pace.
Second and third have to pit again, so they could be in the top three as well. But we'll see.
Very interesting, but I think Typhon Killer definitely could win this race. Great strategy from him. But DRL reactions as well, he's looking pretty strong. Callum, if you have a look at him, he's looking pretty strong.
Yep, I will know. Consistency in P6. It goes into the
Leopard Bike's been on those tyres since lap 11.
Dennis just nearly drove into the
be...
wall. That was interesting.
Leopard Bike and James Bear both been on medium since lap 11, I think. Yeah. So interesting. There's someone in the pit lane.
James Bear and Leopard side by side. Around the curve again, there.
Here we go. Oh, James Bear up the inside. He's going to fly back to Albania. No, he's not. He doesn't want to. He didn't. James Bear didn't like Albania there. He didn't want to go back there, so he hasn't flew over the curb. He hasn't flew back to the country. He stayed on track. Great overtaking move there from the Leopard Bike, and he's up into P number 2. The Leopard Bike, they're not going to have any of that nonsense. He's going straight back at the Williams here, in Claire Williams. He's definitely going to be in that curve. Oh, Leopard Bike! He was so close to the wall right there.
Close to the wall there. Going around the outside. Squeezes him out from James
there, but that's not going to be Mauricio Rifa Bene. Not going to be happy with that. The Tifosi there. I could see him. I could see the Tifosi there. Absolutely, they were on Leopard Bike right now. Because obviously he's in a Ferrari. Very, very important here in Italy. And James Bear in the pit lane. Leopard Bike in P number 2. You know, I actually think Leopard Bike, you could actually take these mediums quite far, you know.
Yeah, he could go. No, I don't think he will go to the end. I think he's going to pit.
I don't think he'll go to the end, but he's definitely going to be up there. Fredster here. He's looking strong. But look at Typhon Killer. Look at Typhon Killer right now. He's in P number 3. He's only got 1 penalty. And he could, wow, be the winner of this Italian Grand Prix. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting, Callum.
For the lead, so it's going to be close
so
when Fresta comes out the pits.
Going to be close when it's, yeah. Oh, so this race has been so good, and Dennis Vicker came P4 as well. You know, so much action. It's insane. And Jamesy Bear is on the back of Ninjas right now. So Ninjas needs to get a hurry on if he wants to.
This could be
Jack Hotwood on a set of supers. Sorry, Jack Hotwood set of super soft tyres right now. So
has he just pitted for them?
Look when he actually pitted on those. I think, yeah, he just pitted for them. Lap 20, so he's just pitted for them. He's going to the end of the race on those super softs.
They'll be very worn.
Very worn, but he's on his tyres are 2 compounds softer than those of Ninjas. So, you know, that's his championship rival. He needs to get as many points as possible.
Indeed.
And Dennis VKK! Dennis VKK has the puncher as he crosses the pit lane.
Does he?
Dennis VKK, just as he crossed the pit lane there, went past the pit lane, he has a puncher. Oh. Callum, are you seeing this?
No, on mine he doesn't. He's going full speed.
Is he? Well, he's going really slow on my screen. This
Dennis.
Dennis VKK, yeah, in the Force
he's
India.
210 miles an hour.
Well, I'm going to record this. I'm sending this to Codemasters. Sorry, guys, that was excitement now. I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
I don't think
Dennis VKK does not have a puncher. Very sorry.
I think it's just a game glitch, yeah.
Fuck's
Typical Codemasters, eh?
Yeah, man.
Is this going to be
Here we go,
Fred's
Jack
pit lap?
Hotwood in P7. What?
Think Fred's has come into the pits this lap. It's supers. This lap or next lap. It's this lap.
Yeah, here we go, super soft then. Let's get it stopped for the pit lane. Let's have a look
you
where
keep on board with him. I'm going to
have a look at Typhon Killer right now. So, Leopard Bike, he's in the pit lane. Oh, we're not going to find out till in a moment. Here we go, Leopard Bike is in the pits. Leopard Bike in the pit lane. Typhon Killer coming through Parabolic. He has to have some like insane pace down the straight. It's going to be so close between him and Fredster. Fredster coming out of the pit lane now. Typhon Killer has to have some DRS fucking action here down the straight. And Typhon Killer takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. He's back in action right now. Here we go. Typhon Killer then. Absolutely. Oh, he must be sweating. He bollocks off and Fredster there flies to America and back on the first corner. And he's
going to be on quite
warm Jesus.
Mediums, but Frester's in P2 on fresh super softs. Only, I want to say 7 seconds
this is
behind.
going to be a great end to the race here on lap 22. Jamesy Bear behind Ninjas.
4 seconds behind.
Jack Hotwood here catching these, and Leopard Bike as well in P6 now. He has to try and get past him. He's also on a set of super softs.
I'd still go with Fresta.
Oh, this is exciting. I'm still going with Typhon Killer. Come on, make it 2.
Back in Ninjas right now.
First drive, and Jack Hotwood's made a mistake. Leopard Bike's up into P5. Leopard Bike up into P5 there. Jack Hotwood needs to try and concentrate now to try and get back the position. But James E. Bear close behind on SR and Ninjas. This race has had so much action from the very start of this Grand Prix. And James E. Bear here. Oh, man. This is so good.
He's going on the inside, is he? He's backed out. He thought better of it. He's going to wait till a bigger DR straight.
Great line there from Ascari. Extreme glitch takes effect here in Italy.
Yep. He should have.
Frester's 3 seconds behind Typhon.
He's caught 1.5 already.
Frester has no penalty. Typhon Killer has
Jamesy
has only 1 penalty.
In the DRS.
So Typhon Killer.
Is he going to go for a lunge?
Very close to the manor there off the track, but Jamie Bear's up the inside of the current championship leader, and he's up the inside, but great defending there from the Ninjas. From Ninjas. And oh, this is too exciting. This is too exciting. Podium performance right now. Oh, this is incredible. Lap 23, and oh, incredible. I'm getting too overexcited. I can't wait for Singapore now. And the Ninjas off the track, Ninjas! Oh, Ninjas in the gravel, and Jamesy Bear takes 3rd place of the Italian Grand Prix. The Defosi go wild because Leopard bike now.
Everyone's going off the track.
Oh. The Defosi are going wild because the two Italian manufacturers in the sport are battling for P number 3. Here we go. Could we see an Italian car on the podium, Callum?
I think we are. I think we're definitely.
Oh, this is too exciting. This is too exciting. Leopard bike right now on a set of super soft compound tyres. And Jack Hotwood there in the distance. Oh, this is incredible.
Gonna be a three-way fight down the straight.
It's all about slipstream glitch. Who's gonna have the better X out of parabolica? I never know how to pronounce that, but God, I get scared when they pass that manor. I get scared when they pass that manor. Jesus. Round the first corner now. Great exit there from Leopard bike. The Defosi can see much to the left-hand side. They're going absolutely wild. Flying. They're absolutely... oh, God, this is incredible. You could see them now into this arena section. Oh, Jesus, Callum, this is so good. Oh, I'm sweating and I'm only commentating. Jesus.
Yeah, imagine what these drivers are feeling like right now.
Quick update on the gap between Typhon and Fredster. The gap is 1.6 seconds, so Fredster needs to get a penalty for Typhon to win.
Yep, Leopard had a little look there.
Leopard bike now, he's going to try and get the overtake on Ninjas, but Ninjas then having none of it. I think, is that just rain I saw, or leaves off the trees?
Yeah, it looks very dark.
Oh, could we have rain in the closing stages, make it even more exciting? Oh. Here we go then, Leopard bike on the back of Ninjas. It's going to be, oh, here we go. Great exit there from Leopard. You can see the Defosi, all those Italian flags. You even got like some flags stuck to the barriers there. That's incredible. Down the straight then, Leopard bike. Oh,
for the
Jesus.
inside. Is he going to brake late enough? Nope. Not quite.
Oh, God. Jamesy Bell on a set of softs. Ninjas on a set of mediums. And then you got Leopard and Jack Hotwood on sets of super softs. But it looks like Jack Hotwood's kind of lost time there. So.
Yeah. Fredster's right on the back.
Have a look at Fredster right on the back. And you've just seen the flash. You've just seen the flash. Rain. It is raining here in Italy. It's raining here in Italy. It's raining. Yep. I can see it. It's raining.
Backs out. He's going to have to get the move done now.
Callum, it's raining.
Yep. They're all going to go to the end, I think, now. Fred's going to have to get the move done, because as soon as it starts to rain, there's going to be no difference in speed between the medium and supers.
Let's have a look at these penalties.
Fred's
doing what he needs to do. Fredster is doing what he needs to do, but Typhon Killer, he had this win last season with an incredible defensive display. Is he going to do it again? The slipstream glitch is definitely going to help the Sauber driver here. Swiss versus English manufacturers. Here we've got the Italian fans going absolutely wild. They love battles. This could well be one of the final STB Italian Grand Prix here, but Fredster there around the outside, but Typhon Killer's going to try and get him. But it's not. It's... here we go. Typhon Killer there is going to try and get back on him. Oh... Unlucky for Typhon Killer.
I think Fred's just going to go through and win this race now. Jamesy, Ninjas Callum. And Leopard all battling still. They've been battling for half this race.
Typhon Killer span! Typhon Killer!
Oh no, I've just missed that.
Oh, Typhon Killer there on the curb a little bit. Yeah, you missed it. Clock it on the curb. No, not what he needs, but Ninjas now. This is the battle to watch right now. Let's have a look at the penalties, see how they stack up at the moment. James E. Bear has one penalty. Ninjas has got his first penalty.
Ninjas right on the back.
STB career.
Right on the back.
Ninja's got his first penalty in the whole of the STB career right now, and they're coming up to lap WR button 22. Up the inside goes Ninjas.
Contact.
On the Scari, and Ninjas. Oh, they've beat each other. Leopard's going to try and get
he's gone off. He's going to spin.
Oh, big crash. Leopard bikes up the inside. Oh.
They are both out of this. Oh my God. Jack Hotwood will take the lead of the championship, if I remember correctly now.
Leopard bike
Leopard bike just
The
comes
Tif-
through, just survives.
The Tifosi go wild. They're all saying, oh, look at that stadium right there.
Well, that was
that's incredible. That is incredible. And Jamesy has retired from the Grand Prix. What an end to the... Oh, I have no words. I have no words, Callum.
Fred's coming to finish
This
sector
race.
2 now on the final lap.
Oh, this race has been... Oh, the amount of shouting I've done, I'm going to have such a sore throat in the morning, but oh, it's so worth it. Oh, now Rusters is behind Jack Hotwood right now, Callum, so if you want to look at this, who will be
Fred's
fourth place.
got to win this race.
And the Fredster has drove an incredible race, but Rusters! Callum Rusters, here we go, in the slipstream. Here we go, DRS, here we go, down into the straight now, down into the Ascari section. Here we go. And he's definitely not got slipstream glitch here. He's going to try and go around the outside of Jack Hotwood.
There's going to be contact.
Is he going to try?
Is
Is he going to try? Yes, he is. And Jack Hotwood.
Fred still wins.
Jack Hotwood has spun out of the race, and Fredster wins the Italian Grand Prix. And Jack Hotwood loses it.
And there's so
Jack
much contact everywhere. Just Rudster's 4th place. Contact everywhere. Side effect is going to come home.
Rudster's P4. Jack Hotwood should have really backed out of that.
Reactions close to the back of Dennis, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, what a race. What a race. And what a victory there from Fredster. But a great result there from Typhon Killer. Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible race there from... Oh, so much, but... Oh, Callum. That was just...
Very good race.
That was a race. So much action from left, right to bottom left. Oh, everything. Great.
Most drivers having penalties.
The results of the Autodromo National di Monza live from Monza. The Italian Grand Prix finished like this. Our winner, the Fredster 332. Takes checker flag here in Italy. 2nd is Typhon Killer. 3rd is Leopard Bike 45. 4th is the Rudsters. 5th is DRL Vinci. 6th is Jack Hotwood after a last lap collision with the Rudsters. 7th is SRL Ninjas. 8th is Dennis VKK. 9th is DRL Reactions. And 10th is Side Effects 99. Your DNFs are James Bear X1, WR Button 22, Jamie James M, Zan Zenjek, Callum Frampton, and Alf. What a race. What a race. I will repeat it again. What a race. Typhon Killer and Fresno. We're waiting for Leopard Bike right now. But if you'd like to include your audio, I'd like to give you a quick interview after that. Oh, so much action in that Grand Prix. Are you both here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Incredible.
Fredster, I fucking love you, man.
I believe in you.
Okay, we've got Leopard Bike now in the party, and we can even see the Tifosi are going wild. There is a Ferrari on the podium. Leopard Bike 45. Include your audio. We're going to give you a quick interview after this Italian Grand Prix. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
We'd like to speak up a little bit for our viewers as well. Thank you. Leopard Bike, an incredible performance from you in Belgium. You came 2nd on your debut. Another podium around Italy. You're driving a Ferrari. It's Italian car, Italian track. How does it feel to get a podium at your team's home Grand Prix?
Like last race, I'm annoyed with myself because I was such a noob. Then completely forgot park firmware was on. I was running a wet setup for the race.
Alright.
Well done, Leopard.
But after that, yeah, I'll take 3rd after having a wet setup.
Okay.
The race.
Well, great race from you, Mauricio Rifa Bene. Man, if this was real life, he would be hyped. Great podium, Leopard.
Thank you.
We have a Twilight race next week. around the Marina Bay Street circuit in Singapore, where we're going to go from afternoon through sunset, through dusk into night. How are you feeling ahead of that?
Well, I don't know. I've never league raced around Singapore before. All I know, I'm not very quick around Singapore either, so...
Wow.
Like Monza, I'll just take what happens.
It will be a great first league race for you around Singapore Twilight race. Great podium for you, Leopard. And you could even make it 3 podiums. 3 podiums in a row around Singapore. Callum, would you like to ask Leopard Bike anything, or
no, dude, you can't just put me on the spot like that.
Well, I did it. I did it round Germany. So what's the issue?
Wait, Leopard. What are you expecting from the remaining races of the season? Are you expecting a win, maybe, or maybe more than?
I think that's the target. Get a win, and then push on next season.
Fair enough.
I think that'll be the target.
Typhon Killer.
What's up?
Monisha Kaltenborn is very happy here in Italy. Last season, Typhon Killer, you got the win with Toro Rosso. I was vouching for you tonight. I thought, you had a great strategy. I thought, you're definitely in a shot of the win. But how does it feel to get your second podium in 2 seasons around Italy?
It feels great. I actually thought I screwed the strategy up because on the restart, I had a collision with side effects and we both spun around. So I was pushing pretty much the limits the entire race. And at the end of the race, I think I just ended on 90% tyre wear. So the strategy worked pretty well.
Okay, well, great result for you, Typhon. Any words about today? Are you happy? Are you disappointed with your result?
I'm very happy with my result after the recent races I've had where I've had quite bad luck. It's good to actually be on the podium again and get some points on the board.
Okay. There was a lot of drivers in that Grand Prix that had slipstream glitch. And as we've seen in real life, 2017 Chinese Grand Prix, we've seen it's very hard to actually overtake with the 2017 cars. Do you think that could cause an issue, actually this race in Season 10, when we move over to the next game?
I feel like it could cause a lot of issues after we saw today. There was quite a lot of chaos on under the safety car and during the race, as you saw, Rudster again spun around, I think it was. So, I don't know, it's hard to say really. We'll have to wait and see.
Are you excited for next season?
Yeah, I'm very excited for next season. Hopefully I can, get a good finish and hopefully win the championship maybe.
Callum, anything you want to ask?
No, I'm just going to say well done on the strategy call. It turned out to be the right one. Got you into P2, so good race.
Thank you.
Great win for you, the Fredster 332. You got your win robbed from you at the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim, but how does it feel to finally get another win in the league?
It feels good. I also felt that I sort of had a win robbed at Spa after I got blown up because of lag, which was a bit annoying, as I was in a net first place. But yeah, got pole with a dry setup. Surprisingly, I was quite surprised by that, considering Leopard was on a wet setup and couldn't nab pole. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. And from the get go, I never really looked back, to be honest. Safety car came out and that caused a bit of issues because the guy who was in second, I can't remember his name, he was like jamming or something. He had like one wings, I swear. He was so quick down the straight, but I managed to hold him off. And then my teammate Jack got into second, and it was good from there. And then he made contact with someone, I think, and it cost him damage, which was a bit annoying because that meant it could be a 1-2 for McLaren. But nonetheless, I'm happy. I would like to congratulate Typhoon on second. That was a really good strategy choice for him. I could not have made that strategy work. I tried to, but there's no way I was making those mediums last like 13 laps. I saw he was struggling a lot at the end, but I just managed to pass him V's down the straight, and I held him off, and I'm really happy with that, to be honest.
You've raced last season in Singapore in the Twilight race. Obviously, it's our second season doing the Twilight race around Singapore. What can we expect with the visibility? Because there's some problems with the sun when it sets in Singapore, isn't there?
Some people would say that. I don't really find it a problem. Last season, I got extremely unlucky with a poor qualifying because I bottled it, and then Melanie took me out in the pits or something. I can't remember what happened. I got to drive through, I think.
Oh yeah.
But-
I remember that.
But
Funny.
I certainly think I could be up there at the front. I'm quick round Singapore. I'm quick round most of the tracks towards the end of the season, so hopefully I can grab a few more wins, maybe move towards the championship.
Okay. Well, yeah, great to have you in the league, Fredstar. Same with Typhon and Leopard. Yeah, Fredstar, you definitely gave some of the top drivers some good competition, as well as you, Leopard. And of course, Typhon, when you're not having bad luck. But that concludes the Italian Grand Prix live from Monza. That was round 14. And we now only have 7 races, 7 weeks until the end of the season. Who is going to get that championship? Is it going to be Jack Hopwood? Is it going to be SRN Ninjas? It's just
Or
going
me.
to be so exciting. Could Fred soon get in the action? Got some points from earlier in the season. You never even know. Could even Pastor Maldonado make a return and win the championship? You don't even
God.
know.
I'm not
But-
sure about that.
Thank you, Callum, for returning this evening and bringing coverage of this incredible race. It was an incredible race, and it was very fun to commentate over. Thank you, Callum, for joining me. Thank you to
No worries.
the podium finishers, Leopard Bike 45, Tarvin Killer, and the Fredstat for answering our questions. Until next week, where we have the Twilight Singapore Grand Prix, goodbye.